Hello, I'm Leona Dooley, and this is Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme in the kitchen, where we work hard, we love God and family, and we know without a doubt that everything else is just gravy. Now, this is Valentine's week, and we are going to be celebrating Valentine's all week. And we're going to be doing some things that are special right here in the kitchen with friends and family. So, if you're interested in the things that we're going to be doing, stay tuned. Okay, we're going to work on a coffee bar. I've got the Method granite cleaner. I love this daily granite. So we're going to take some paper towel. We're going to get it nice and cleaned up. I'm going to get all of this moved around. Everything clean. Now my coffee pot happens to be right here next to my stove. So this is a great thing. In the evening, I set up my coffee for the next day. So then that way, all I have to do is walk through, hit the button, and the coffee is ready. So I am going to, I've eliminated my paper towel, and I'm going to use a 3-tier tray. All right, the first thing I'm going to do, this is my black 2-tier tray, and I'm going to place it right there because that's where it normally stays. And next to the coffee pot, I'm going to move it over just a little bit so it's not in the way of the switches over there. And there are some crucial things that must be on this tier tray. First of all, I have a container for tea. This is actually the container for creamer. And I'm going to place that in. And I kind of keep it somewhere close to the front because I'm going to need that. I also need my sugar containers. Sometimes I have packages of sugar, and then sometimes I just have granulated sugar. So I'm going to keep that handy as well, because those are two necessary items. Then from there, I can play. So I want, for spring, I want to have my teapot. I love this little teapot. I thrifted it for $3. And in my little teapot, just because it looks cute, we are going to put the spoons that I use either for tea or coffee. So they're going to sit there. My spoons are a necessary item. I'm going to put this little tray back in the coffee maker. Now, it's time to decorate. I have a couple of signs, and I have some little wooden bunnies. I have a sign that says, do small things with great love. And you know, on Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme, we're all about showing our family some love. So I'm going to put that right there, and if I can find something to raise it up, I will. The other one says, simply blessed. Now this tray stays in this direction all the time. So for that reason, I'm going to put it right there where I can look at that little house, see that front door, and be reminded of how blessed we are. Not that I need to be that reminded, but I like keeping it first and foremost. Next, I have this cute little bunny, and he's outlined in pink. So I'm going to put my little bunny right there because it's all about spring, so let's bring spring in. I have another little bunny that I am going to work in back here so that he's there to greet people who are coming through our garage door. Let me make sure that you can see good, that you've got a good view. And I want flowers. Now I have two things I could do. I have some of these little moss balls, you know, the little green, let's see if I can get it in the green moss balls. And I have these little clay pots that I painted with the black and white check. And I'm going to sit one of those little pots right there. Haven't decided what's going in it, but let me show you. Inside of the pot, I've placed some pine left over from Christmas, a little piece of garland down in there. And I have a second one. And in this one, for some reason or other, I didn't put any garland in there. So he's back there as well. So I'm putting him on the bottom. But he's also checked out with the black and white. Now, we need some color. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my moss balls just because I like the look. But you know, I think we need more color. So let me see what I can find that's going to kick this up another notch. Okay, I added a little pot of flowers. Let's see if I can back this up just a little bit. So you can see I added a little pot of flowers on top. And I don't think that's too much over the top. Let me put it in place and stand back. Now, you know what I may do is to bring our Simply Blessed sign forward. You tell me what you think. And to put the bunny right there, because he's kind of easy to see. And since we have two bunnies, we can certainly do that. Now, so I'm going to take our spoons and I'm going to do a little shifting. Since I know this is one of those things we're going to have, I think I'll bring the bunny right there, put him there, and decide on, I have the little moss ball back there, but I want more color. So let's see if we can add some greenery in. I have some greenery. I actually had to wash it because it still had, I got it on sale at Walmart for a little or nothing, and it was very inexpensive because of the fact that it was from Christmas. So you know, if it's from Christmas, it's going to have a little sparkly stuff all over it. Well, I didn't mind so much the sparkle, but it did make a mess. So down on this bottom, we need lots of greenery. So I'm going to add little sprigs of green in where I can to just add in those little touches all the way around. Wherever I find a spot, we're going to add in some green. And of course this is wired, so which is a good thing, so we can play with that. There we go, got little sprigs of green. Going to stick in little sprigs of green here. And then I have these cute little pink flowers that I think I'll add in as well, just to add a little something extra. I'm going to put them right in there with the green. And I want them in such a way so that when I take out the creamer, it won't make a mess. Trying to get everything in place. Now I want these little pink ones on top. Let's put them over here by the bunny, right there. So let's see if that's going to do it. Yeah, I like that little bunny right there, and I like that little house right there. And I think this is going to go somewhere else. We'll have to put him in another spot because I think it's just going to be a little too tight to put. I move this over. I could certainly do it there, and then that way people who are coming in from that door can see it. So there we go, right there. And this little pot is going to have to wait until it's another season and we're doing something else. So like I said, we're adding little bits of pink in to add color. And as I find, okay, our bar is complete. We've got our 2-tier tray that's been decorated. Now I'll bring you in closer. Look who I found, my little cardinal. So I found a spot for him because after all, it is spring and birds are going to want to be close. Over on the other side of the coffee pot, I have a heart that says love and Easter blessings because we're approaching Easter very quickly. Now, also, I found these cute little napkins that I just adore. They have little bird houses. I don't know if you can see those, but they've got little bird houses. When you go to Tuesday morning, the first place you go before you look at anything else is to go to where their little cocktail napkins are, because they always have unusual cocktail napkins. And I thought these cocktail napkins worked perfectly and looked like a breath of spring. Now, I thought I'd pull out my Louisville stoneware coffee mugs, one for Papa, and this one says smile, you're someone special. So those mugs are out as well. So my coffee bar is set, my coffee is ready, and we are ready and set up for spring. So I hope you've enjoyed the journey of bringing in a little color and adding it to our coffee bar. And certainly we're going to spend many, many hours because we are here every morning from about 7 o'clock in the morning until about 11 o'clock. We go through at least a pot of coffee every day. So I hope you will join us on this journey as we continue through spring, and that you will enjoy what you're doing, and that you will also choose to find things that you can do for your family that brings in that special breath of spring. Now I'm bringing you in closer. Here's our cardinal. We have everything we need right here on the coffee bar. I love this Cuisinart coffee pot. It certainly perks up a great pot of coffee. I'm not sure who's going to get that smile, you're someone special, but one of us will have it tomorrow morning, ready to go. Here's our little napkins. We always need a napkin. Has our little bird houses. And I don't know if you can see all the little doors and the spots. There's a little blue jay. I was hoping to find a set that had a cardinal, but guess what? That didn't happen. And here's my plate stand with our Easter blessings. And I hope you're showing your family a lot of love. Have a wonderful day.